Good morning, everyone. My name is Baukia. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. 6:30 is early. I hope you have a cup of coffee with you or some water. We're going to begin the morning nice and easy in a seated position. So you can take easy pose like this, which is one foot on top or in front of the other, or you can sit cross-legged, you can sit on your knees, whatever is comfortable for you. We will be here for a couple of minutes. We're just going to settle into the day and start the day nice and slow. There will be no Shavasana, as we will end the flow in a standing position so that we can get our bodies awake and moving. And then when we stand up, we're ready to start the day. A little bit of a different sequence, if you will. I'm going to greet the day with a mantra. All is well is the mantra for today. All is well. I'm going to start with some neck rolls, nice and easy to the left. Only do what's comfortable for you. If you can't go all the way around, go halfway and rock back and forth. This is just to stretch the pillow uncomfort. If you're like me, no pillow does the job properly. And I always wake up with a sore neck because I end up throwing my pillow away through the night. All right, find center. We're going to look to the right. And we're going to look to the left. Nice and easy. We're going to take a big inhale, bringing our arms up overhead. Exhale down to the mat. Nice straight spine here. Really inhale. Feel that stretch in the chest all the way down to your spine, and exhale. Nice and easy. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Arms down. Little side bend as we slowly walk our left hand to the side of us. On a nice big inhale, floating that right hand over top. Feeling that nice stretch along the side. Just taking a moment here. Inhale, bring yourself back to center. Slowly start walking that right hand to the side of the mat. Inhale, floating the left over top. Feeling that stretch. Holding here. And breathe. And on an inhale, bring her back down. Give your legs a wiggle if you need to, if you're finding that they're getting a little tight. Switch the legs if you want. Do whatever is most comfortable for you. Inhale once again, we're going to float those arms up overhead. Nice straight spine. We're going to add a twist now. So on the exhale, we're going to twist to the left. We're going to bring our right arm back. Left arm back. The right arm is going to rest. The right hand is going to rest on our knee. We're just going to wring ourselves out like a washcloth. So on the inhale, kind of relax the pose a bit, and on the exhale, wring yourself like a washcloth. Exhale, release. Inhale, wring yourself like a washcloth. And do this at your own pace for a little bit. Feeling the warmth in the spine as you stretch it out. And when you're ready on an exhale, find center. And absorb that feeling a little bit. Inhale once again, floating those arms up over top. This time we're going to take that twist to the right side. Exhale. So same thing here. Inhale, twist. Or exhale, twist. Inhale, release. Exhale, twist. Inhale, twist. Exhale, release. Inhale, twist. Exhale, release. Do this at your own pace. When you're ready, exhale, find center. Shift to the edge of the mat. Straighten out our legs. As we prepare to bring ourselves into a forward fold, let's start with staff pose here. Again, focusing on a nice 90-degree in your hips. So nice straight spine. Feet straight ahead, and your arms can just be relaxed at the side. I like to rest on my fingertips. I'm just gonna hold this for a few breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. On your next exhale, you're going to start walking those fingertips forward. Focus on folding from the hips. And only go as far as your body will let you. Meaning when you start feeling pain, you've gone too far. Back it out a bit. You can rest your hands on your thighs, lean forward. You can rest your hands on your shins to lean forward. Or if you're super duper flexible, you can grab the edges of your feet and just sink into the fold completely. Wherever you are today, all is well. Stay here for a few breaths. Inhale. Start walking those fingertips back up. Nice and easy. Into staff pose once again. Taking a moment here to regroup. Now we're going to bring our right leg into a lotus, half lotus, if you will, where the bottom of our foot is going to meet the inside of our left thigh. And we are going to, once again, ease our way into a forward fold. This is going to feel entirely different as you open up your right hip. So again, only go as far as is comfortable for you. Head to knee, pose. Taking a few breaths here, really warming up that breath. So inhale through the nose, exhale with a sigh maybe, just to warm up and loosen and stretch everything you're feeling right now. On your next inhale, slowly walking your way back up. Bring that right leg forward. Give your legs a little wiggle and switch sides. So now we're bringing the bottom of our left foot to meet the inside of our right thigh in a half cross-legged position with your right leg out front. And again, we're going to ease into a head to knee pose here. Just slowly on every exhale, deepening the stretch. You will feel it differently than your right side, so please just take it easy and go as far as your body will allow. Pain is not gain. If you feel pain, back out of the pose. Taking a few nice big deep breaths here to get that oxygen into our bloodstreams and get that blood flowing. Ironing out the kinks that might have crept up in our sleep. And on your next inhale, slowly walking yourself back up, bringing that left leg back forward, giving them a bit of a wiggle. I'm going to just face the camera, but you can just stay straight down your yoga mat. I love and not love this next one. We're going to go back to easy pose. Now that our hips are a little bit warmed up, we can attempt to open them up even further with this pose. So back to easy pose, stacking one foot in front of the other. So right now I have the left stacked in front of my right. We're going to go into a forward fold here. So this will really open up the hips even more. And depending on which leg you have in front, so in this case the left, we're going to really be focusing on that left hip. And then of course we're going to switch sides to the right. So find what is comfortable for you. And breathe into this pose, meaning with every exhale, maybe we take it a little deeper. We find where we are most comfortable, and that is where we stay. Once you've hit where you say, okay, that's good, just relax and breathe into where you are. Inhale, bring yourself up nice and slow. Taking a minute here. Bring your legs forward, giving them a wiggle, and now stacking the other leg. So if you had your left leg forward on this last one, now you want your right leg forward. Again, stacking one foot in front of the other. And you will notice a difference between sides. I can feel this one, and I know I'm not going to be able to take this one far. But it's a practice journey. It's not immediate. Take our time, and we do what our body allows us to do. So on your next exhale, start folding. On the inhale, maybe back off a little, and exhale, think a little deeper. All is well, no matter where you are on your journey. On your next exhale, start walking back up. Bringing those legs out in front of you, giving them a wiggle. I'm sure they're tight at this point. We're going to swing to one side and then work our way into a tabletop position. That means all fours. Maybe rocking back and forth. Maybe those wrists are a little bit stiff. Warming up those wrists is important, especially if we work on the computer all day. I like to do just little tabletop circles, I call them. Warming up those wrists. And it's also good for the thumbs. A lot of us are on the phone all the time, and I don't know about you, but I have noticed that my thumbs are starting to get sore. I've been putting the phone down a bit more, but also focused on stretching the thumbs and wrists. So even taking a minute and doing some wrist curls, some thumb curls, whatever it takes to warm up those hands. We use them a lot. Let's take care of them. Back to tabletop if you left it. I'm going to do a few sequences of cat-cow. So on the inhale, we're going to pivot our hips to the sky and bring our chest forward. So we're going to look up, if you will. And on the exhale, we're going to curve that spine like a happy cat. Or a cat that's just stretching in the morning. Sometimes you'll see your dog do it too. Inhale, bringing those hips to the sky and the chest forward. Exhale, nice and slow, really focusing that stretch here, even pushing those shoulder blades out so we get that stretch in between the shoulder blades. Really exaggerate this stretch in the morning. It feels so darn good. Inhale, once again, facing the chest forward, hips to the sky. Exhale. Nice, exaggerated happy cat. Do this a few times at your own pace. Just enjoying this sequence. One more big inhale and exhale. Fun fact, that sequence is also a really good ab workout if you put your focus into your core, which you should be anyway. But that focus right there is incredible for the abdominal muscles. So not only are we stretching, warming up, getting moving, we're also working out not knowing it. Back in tabletop, we're going to bring our right leg pointed back and off the mat. That's okay. Right leg back. And naturally, we're going to start pivoting our body to the right. So your left leg will go out a bit to help you balance. We're going to go into a supported plank, supporting it with our left leg here. So you'll feel this natural movement when you start bringing your right hip and stacking it on top of your left. And at the same time, we're going to swing that right arm over top. So here we have a supported plank. So we're getting a nice stretch. You can really feel that maybe in your back, your hips, your spine, kind of rotating that whole torso, stretching out, looking up to our fingertips. All the while we are building some strength, adding some movement, and we are planking with not a lot of pressure on our body. And we're just gonna chill out here a minute. Reading our body here. Letting gravity challenge us a little bit. And on the exhale, we're gonna release this pose. Go back to tabletop. And then we're gonna switch it to the right side. So now we bring our left leg back, toes to the ground. And as we pivot and stack that left hip on top of the right, we're going to do this natural swing out with our right foot, and again, bringing that arm up to the sky, looking at our fingertips, wiggling them, and enjoying the strength, the stretch, and the movements in this pose. On the exhale, back into tabletop, where we are going to bring our hips to the sky, lifting those knees on the exhale, finding downward facing dog here. Stretching that spine. If you want to increase the stretch in the spine, bend those knees a little bit. Inhale, we're going to bring our right leg forward, so in between our hands. I'm going to drop that left knee. We're just going to do a nice supported low lunge. Feeling that stretch here. Exhale, arms back to the mat. Lifting that back leg up. And finding downward facing dog once again. Inhale. Bringing the left foot between the hands. Dropping that right knee. Inhale. Bringing that torso up. Really feeling that stretch in your abdomen, back, arms, even into your hamstrings here, you can feel it. Exhale, hands to the mat, lifting that right knee off the mat, bringing that left leg back and back into downward facing dog. As we step slowly to the edge of the mat. Inhale, we're going to halfway lift, hands to about above the knee or below it. Exhale, back to the mat. And inhale, nice, big and slow lift up. Exhale. Hands to the side. Inhale once again, floating, those arms to the sky. Exhale. Down. Inhale, floating those arms to the sky. On the exhale, drop down. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, drop down. Kind of focusing on a bit of a squat here. Inhale, floating up. Exhale, dropping down in a squat. Inhale, floating up. Exhale, dropping down. One more inhale, floating up. Dropping those arms to the side. Arms facing forward or hands facing forward. Nice strong legs as we root into mountain pose, where we find our footing for the day, find our grounding for the day, finding our strength for the day. All is well. It is going to be a beautiful day. You're going to move through this day with ease, joy, happiness, kindness. We're going to smile, say hello, and simply live the moment. No matter what faces us today, we will face it with a grateful heart. I thank you for joining me today. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. And that is our cue that our 30 minutes is up. May you have a beautiful day. Namaste. Bye, everyone. See you all next week or at the next practice.